The switch punch? What the hell is that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure when you clicked on this video, that's the first thing came to your mind. What the hell is the switch punch? Let's break this down. So, we all know what the switch kick is, okay? I come here, and then I launch my kick. Boom. Okay? That's the switch kick. The switch punch works the same way, okay? But after the switch, that's what has to happen. That's what we got to dig into, okay? So stay tuned. Watch this. So of course, like I said, we got the switch. You still have to do the foot shuffle. Boom. Now notice when I do the switch, this hand is now cocked back, right? So when I do the switch kick, boom, and then I launch, here, this hand comes backward. This hand still stays here, but I'm moving back forward. The lead hand comes forward. So I'm selling a switch kick. This is then where you throw the cross, the switch punch. So now when I come here, now this foot comes forward like but not like I'm throwing the kick. I'm just stepping forward off line as the cross comes down. Boom. Okay? That's how it looks. In real time, this is how the switch punch looks. Right there. That's it. That's the switch punch. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's not exactly the correct name for it. But in essence, that's what it is. Okay? I am faking a switch kick. If they go up to check, whether they check low or check high, they leave themselves wide open for that cross. Some of you will say this don't make no sense, this is stupid, but in the previous video that I posted, the highest thing I've done is sparring. Now, in sparring, you can test what you would actually do in a real fight. Now, obviously, we're talking, for the most part, we're talking combat sport, okay? Doesn't mean this can't be done in real time in a fight outside, in the street, in the park, hell, even in your office, because let's not act like fights don't break out anywhere. But you're selling something in order to hit them with something. You want them to believe that they're going their switch kick, and then that's when you switch your feet back to your stance, and then you throw that cross. So once again, if I come here, boom, okay? I come with the switch again. I come with the switch, boom. Obviously, I'm not selling it, but that's the switch kick right here. So here we go, boom. And then I go into my kick, right? Go to the switch kick again. And then from here, I go to the switch cross, the switch punch, I guess. Here, boom, I go right in. Okay? If you throw the switch kick and you can sell the switch kick, this punch will land. I guarantee you. If you don't believe me, if your switch kick is good enough, if that shuffle is good enough, try this the next time you spar. Okay? Don't take this to the cage or the ring until you actually do this in training. I've actually done this. Trust me when I tell you, it works. All right? And more often than not, they don't see it coming. They don't see it. And even if it's not a clean shot, it sets you up for a follow-up. For example, I go to switch punch here, boom, boom. See where I'm at right here? I take my head offline, I hit him with this cross right here, the body shot right here is open for him. Boom. And that's how I get him, okay? This has worked more often than it hasn't when I've done this in sparring, okay? And a lot of people say, well, sparring is the real thing. Well, sparring is a simulation, for lack of a better word, of what you would actually do in real time. And the reason why it works is because sparring is real time. Like, can you fake getting hit if someone actually wants to hit you and is motivated to hit you? Nah, you can't fake that. You either get out the line of fire or you get hit. And it doesn't matter what type of sparring it is, if it's light sparring, if it's intermediate level, or it's hard sparring, okay? And obviously, if it's done in hard sparring, that's the best way to know whether or not it's gonna work. But at the end of the day, in sparring, it's the same thing as in a real fight. If the shot's there, you take it. So once again, I'm here, I go to my switch, boom. Notice this is cocked back. Because you go to that switch kick, this by nature, the lead hand comes out more. Then I go into my cross. This rear foot now goes back to being in the lead. Hop on my cross. Then I'm wide open again. They're wide open for a body shot. Boom. Okay? Once again. Here it goes. Boom. Man. Let me improve that switch. I know that switch sucks. But here we go. I'm here. Boom. Boom. And then boom. Okay? And when I throw that punch, I'm taking my hand offline. So once again, I'm here, boom, boom, boom. Okay? And you don't have, it doesn't just have to be that body shot. I can come back with more shots as well. Here, switch, boom, 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 up the top. Okay? But it all starts by setting the switch. Because typically when people shuffle their feet like that, if you're doing MMA, it's a high probability they're going to launch that switch kick. It's not, there's no way really around it. But then again, what if there is? Why don't you put some comments in the comment section, comment your opinions, but trust me, this will work the next time you spar, okay? Try this out. If you like it, add it to your arsenal. But trust me when I tell you, I can't say this enough. This works.